What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I got this Mexican snack box filled with snacks that I have never tried. Technically, my sister got it for me. But today, I'm basically going to be trying every single one of these and rating each and every one out of 5. So let's see which ones I actually like. So the box itself is bright purple. It's really pretty, and it says a tasting adventure to Mexico, and it says there's 8 rare Mexican goodies to discover. Funny thing I noticed is that it says it's for ages 4 to 99, and it's 1 hour of fun. That's so funny. It says for 1 to 6 people, but honestly, I think you can probably do 10 people. I get distracted by the weirdest little things I tell you guys. So let's see what exactly is inside. Woo! So inside there's actually a scoreboard, and in the back it says welcome to Mexico. This is so cool. I don't think in the past I've done any like snack box that has a scoreboard that comes with it. Nice. There's descriptions too. Okay, so we're gonna go in order of the scoreboard. The first thing on the thing is this Chipoys. Correct me if I'm reading it wrong. I'm really not good at pronunciation sometimes. This is spicy ranch, which is 2 out of 4. Spice for intermediates. We're just gonna go for it. They're little like tortillas, I guess, wrapped with flavors. This is not spicy at all. Not gonna lie. It tastes more like a mild, like a one-star spice level to me, rather than like a medium or like a early medium. I think I might have to eat more to get the spice out, but this is actually not bad. Oh, actually, it's 3 out of 5 for the spice. I guess saltiness is also pretty mild, so I actually like it a lot, because usually with a lot of snacks and chips that I have that's like ranch flavored, it's way too strong. And when I say way too strong, I mean way too like salty. So this one, I think actually with like the amount of seasoning in there is like nearly perfect, at least for my taste. So I think I'm actually going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. And the 0.5 reason is solely because I am not a huge fan of corn chips. That's like a personal thing. So anything I rate on this scoreboard is what I like. So it doesn't mean it's not good if I rate something low. Chipoys for the first snack of this Mexican box is getting a 4.5 out of 5. Next on the list is the Pulparindo. There's 2 of them actually, so we're only gonna open one, of course. This is mango flavored, and it says it's with real fruit. So this is basically how it looks like. It's a very, very flat, like, snack thing. Yep, it is exactly that. I don't know if you guys know, comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. The ones that are like on a spoon, like I think like a plastic spoon, and it's like wrapped in like a plastic bag, almost like a lollipop form. Basically, you're licking that spoon like a lollipop, but this is what you're actually eating. It has that a lot. Like my aunt bought it a lot for us in the past, I remember. So this actually brings me back to like almost, I think, 10 years ago. Personally, I think this, okay. The more of this I'm having, the more sour it's feeling. It gets pretty sour if you eat more of it. But personally, I like this a lot. Not only because it kind of brings me back to like a few years of my childhood where I ate a lot of this, so it's like childhood memory, but I also just really like the flavor, and I like things that are sour. I also appreciate like the mango sweetness and the tanginess in there. That's also with like a little bit of spice. But honestly, as I'm getting older and I can eat more spicy stuff, I do prefer that this be a little more spicy, because I feel like I remember it spicier in the past. But then again, that's just a personal preference. I am going to give this a 5 out of 5 though. Because seriously, it is one of my favorite like Mexican snacks in the past, and actually might be the only Mexican snack I've ever had in the past, like as a kid. Next on the list is actually called a Pulparindot. I guess it's the same family as that, but it says it's a chamoy flavored candy. Now, if I'm pronouncing any of these in a very funny way, I probably am for some of these, or I probably will end up doing that. We're gonna actually open this. I've never had this before. This looks really cute though. So, you know what this like is? Okay, so this is how it looks. It's really small. It's not really focusing. You know, it really does taste like this. I wonder if it's just that in a different form. For the second one, I'm actually going to bite it in half to see what's inside. It definitely looks like this. But I think it's tamarind pulp filling. It's so close to this, but it's not mango. But as of right now, I think this mango one tastes better than this. So I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5. Alright, let's move on to marzipan chocolate. It says, oh, peanut candy style. Oh, it's peanut. I don't like peanuts and chocolates together. Like, you know those M&Ms with, like, peanuts and chocolates? I don't like that. And, like, peanut butter cups, I also don't like that, like Reese's. But this is basically how it looks. The texture is so different from what I thought. And it's so sweet. There's not a lot of peanut butter taste to it. I don't need to taste it any further to tell you that I'm only going to give this a 3 out of 5. And the reason for that is because it really is too sweet for my taste. And it feels really dry, almost like the moment I bite into it, it kind of just breaks. It has like this chalky texture to it. I don't really like it. Next on the list, something that I definitely cannot pronounce. Well, it's cocktail peanuts. It's called Japanese Nishiyama. I don't know how I will feel about this. It looks like one of the snacks, like these Asian snacks that I've had with like a shell and some peanut in the middle. I like peanuts. I just don't like peanuts and chocolates together. Anyways, this is how it looks. Yeah. This is definitely, it's very similar to that Asian style shell-covered peanut that I've had. It's alright. I think I can rate this. I'm gonna rate this one a 3.5. Definitely not my favorite snack. Not my favorite type of snack. Not my favorite flavor. I wouldn't say it's too bland, but it does taste pretty bland. Like, I can't taste the shell that much. So far, we've had 5 snacks, and we have 3 more to go. The highest one is still the Pulparindo, and the lowest right now is the marzipan chocolate, because it's way too sweet. Now we're moving on to the Sour Challenge cotton candy, the one that I've been looking forward to since I saw the list of snacks. This one is the sour apple and sour watermelon mixed flavor. It's a pink pillow, basically, and we're just gonna pull a little bit because it's 20 grams of sugar. I'm not eating the whole thing. Not at once, at least. Well, I do like this. I had no idea this was a Mexican snack. I gotta stop myself. Okay, maybe just one more bite. Well, I don't know why they call it a Sour Challenge cotton candy, because it's definitely not a sour challenge. It's not sour enough. The Pulparindo itself is actually making me, like, my face, like, crumple up at times, but this Sour Challenge cotton candy is definitely not. It is really delicious, though, because it is sour apple and sour watermelon mixed together. And I do love me some cotton candy. I haven't had it in a while. As much as I love this candy, or cotton candy, I am going to have to dock some points off for it not being sour enough to live up to its Sour Challenge name. So I can only give it a 4 out of 5. I am so sorry. I still love the snack. If you guys like sour cotton candies and you don't want something super sour, this might be for you. But if you are someone who can handle something super sour, don't get tricked by the name. It says challenge. It's not a challenge, really, unless you're someone who can't have, like, sour stuff at all. All right, next thing, Oblias, if I'm reading it right, or someone tell me how to pronounce this correctly if you know what this is. But it says it's made with 100% goat's milk. Now, I'm actually really... Oh, I was just gonna say I'm curious what's inside, because I see, like, the brown stuff, but it says it's caramel wafer cookie with goat's milk. Let's just try it. It's so sticky. I don't know what they mean by goat's milk. I don't taste goat's milk at all. I think the wafer is made from goat's milk. I can taste a little bit of it. Okay, not gonna lie. Even this caramel is not as sugary as the chocolate, like the taste. This one's definitely interesting. I ate, like, close to a third of the whole thing just right here. This one It was definitely not what I expected. I'm gonna say so far, this might be the most surprising one I've had so far. I want to say that I do like it quite a lot. I'm gonna actually have to give this like a 4.8 out of 5. Last thing on the list is the Tamboritas. This one is hard candy lollipop watermelon flavored with sweet and spicy powder. These are tiny little watermelon. Oh, there's an actual it's an actual lollipop? Oh, the rest of them is powders. Okay, that means I have to be careful and eat over this. Now, how do I open this cleanly? Because I want to be as clean as possible, as I already see some of the powders sticking out of the bag, like right here. And the bag's not even open yet. Oh, okay. So this is how the inside looks. There's a lot of like powders. My question is, if I don't want to finish this right now, what am I going to do with it? The powder in here reminds me of the Poporindo. Even this is more sour than this. I'm going to dip it back in here because I'm guessing this is how you eat it. You like just eat the lollipop and then you stick it back in there for more powder. And I want to save this lollipop for tomorrow because I do really like it. So I am going to give the lollipop... I still think I like the Poporindo the most. So I'm just going to give this one like a 4.5. Let's give the snacks a quick recap. So the first thing we had was the Chapoys, the tortilla chips. I gave this one a 4.5, and then we had the Poporindos, which I gave a 5 out of 5, obviously, because I like it so much and it brings me back some childhood memories. And then I had the Poporindo Dots that I gave a 4.5 because it does taste like Poporindo, but it's not the same thing. And then I had the chocolate that I gave a 3, but technically I probably would give it a 2. Not gonna lie. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I feel like lowering the rating, but I'm not going to do that because it's already written on paper, which makes it official. Next is the Japanese style coated peanuts, which I gave a 3.5. The Sour Challenge cotton candy, I gave it a 4 out of 5 solely because I like the taste of the sourness in the cotton candy, but it's also not sour enough to live up to its Sour Challenge name. And then we have the caramel wafer. I gave this one a 4.8 because honestly, I do feel like I started to taste the goat milk, and with the little bit of caramel inside, it's delicious. Lastly, we have the watermelon Tamborita hard candy lollipop. I gave this one a 4.5 because I do really like the taste of the powder being spicy and sweet. Could be a little more spicy for me personally, but pairing it with the hard candy is actually pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Anyways, that basically concludes the video. Comment down below if you've tried any of these snacks or if there's any snacks that you want to try. And if you have tried the snacks, let me know if you agree with my rating. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!